Hey guys, I hope your evening is okay. Um, I just decided to come live right now simply because I want to work together with you. It's been a while ever since I last did this. So I think about a week now, something that I really never thought I would take this long to bring it to you. Now, what I'm going to say today is. I'm just thinking of one thing. What if you could actually avoid? What if you could avoid transport costs? Like, let's say you're a student at the university and you want to get back to town. Don't you think you can avoid it? You can avoid the transport costs. That's one. But you know, we all know very well. uh, Okay, most guys would want to show that they can afford borders. Yeah, but by the way, that's not why I'm here today. I'm just here to try and share something that I just didn't like it as I walk. Okay, there's something I didn't like it, and I don't like keeping quiet about certain things that I see and they're not right, and 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 they haunt me a lot. Whenever I try to keep quiet. So there's something really sad that happened. But anyway, uh, thanks for coming on the show. I think is it a show? It's a walk. Come on, it's not a show. It's a walk. So uh, it's windy, and I think it's about to. It's going to rain soon, and it's a bit dark already. So I want you to also see how it looks like when it's dark around this place. Um, Guys, I'm not very happy because I always like sharing with you stories. You know, I share stories whenever I hear of something and it's not really right with me. I try and make sure that I do a story. Most especially, I'm very passionate, very passionate doing kids stories. When it comes to kids, I'm always very passionate. You know, being a parent, yeah. But even when I was growing up and I was still a kid, I used to love my fellow kids a lot, a lot. So that's why every time I hear of a story of a kid, something like that, I would always come in and do something about it. Oh, this one may be a bit late now, but still is worth sharing. Still worth sharing because like, let me just hit this the story straight. If you know you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure that you do it right away. Uh, we are working together. Yes, you may ask where are you from. As the Ben, okay, maybe is he from the university studying, doing something? No. I just went to do some business, okay, and I felt like going back, working, and that's why I'm here live. So you know very well that we have a screen, the digital advertising screen that is here in Gulu City, and we do that. So I carried my equipment just behind me to make sure that we go and do some bit of filming of all these things, and then later on it will be put on the screen. Uh, it will be put maybe later after post production. Yeah, but going back to the story today, let me share with you something that I heard today, and it kind of really pained me. Uh, there was this kid, a kid of about maybe 8 years, you know, 8 years, and they decide to take the kid to school, and the kid doesn't know a single thing, used not to know a single thing, not even how are you, fine. Um, the kid was just all by himself all the time, sad, never happy, never smiling. And people kept wondering, like the teachers kept wondering, why? Why is the kid like this? And then later on, they realized, by the way, I'm at the faculty of agriculture and environment, just like you can see here at my background. So, walking, heading straight. Now, the kid is always isolated. Then it draws attention from the teachers who were teaching him, and one day they decided to call a parent, one of the parents, to come at school. They wanted to find out why the kid is like that, because when you're a professional teacher, you always go as deep as talking to teachers, and I mean talking to parents, engaging them, into the child development programs that you do at school, not just mere school visits, and like they call it what, sports sports day. There's another one, what, academic visit. No, it just doesn't end there. There is always that one that you do beyond. So that's what exactly they did with this child. And this day, when it happened, there was some sort of signs that the child was beaten, and beaten seriously. You know, so when you beat when you beat up a child, uh, if you're beating a child, probably it should be something to do with just teaching, right? Not not hurting. Okay, I know in our African traditional society, uh, okay, like our societies, we normally do that. Okay, but it shouldn't move into, like from teaching to torture. It shouldn't be like that. But this one, the child was tortured. Child was tortured. The hands were swollen, all swollen. The bum-bums were all bruises, and also swollen at the same time. Now, it so happened that, like there's one thing that we say in in Acholi, where we say "Uonlim komegum." That was the day that the real mother to the child happens to appear, at school. Now, her appearance wasn't just maybe she was stressing, okay, like she has been stressing her child for quite some time. And she just came to the school, where she had that the kid was, and came to see the child, but saw the child beaten up with swollen hands and swollen bum bums. She just started crying straight away. Now she wanted to carry the child just there and then. But of course, schools are always neutral. The school advised her to just probably take this matter to the police and handle it that way, rather than just taking the law in her own hands. So she, yeah, she did like that. She did like that. She went to the police, and the police summoned the parents. And of course, this parent, this parent, the father and the stepmother, who was taking care of him. Uh, like I said earlier before, the stepmother who was taking care of the kid, was called by the school to explain certain things. But then here the words I think she said, that she, for her now, she doesn't know uh, what's wrong with the kid. The kid looks like as if the kid is not normal. Every time she feels like beating the child, people keep stopping her, and sometimes she doesn't find it even now necessary to beat, because the kid is too dull, too stupid, too useless, you know. So she can't waste a lot of her time trying to bring this kid anymore. Then, of course, she again ended up saying that sometimes she even gets annoyed, and she beats the child, but just to teach. That was earlier. Now, this time when they went to the police and the real mother of the kid was there, um, you know, she still continued to, there's that core politics, that core politics came in. She started like throwing a lot of words. Hey, you failed to take care of your own kid. Now I'm taking care of your kid. you know yeah, so you do know where I brought this child from, from all this time, it's all this while, from all this time you left the child, I've been taking care of your child. Do you know what it's like to, so there were a lot of mixed up. Of course, from the other side, the father was like, Latini dong, or what you look, we cannot again allow the mother to go back with. And, like I told you, the school is always neutral. So they also advise accordingly, and they said, we are not on any side. We can only advise. So the school continued to advise. I don't want to mention names um, here. It's for security reasons, and this thing is still under investigation because the matter is already somewhere. So when they reached at the police, this woman was still bragging, throwing a lot of words. Guacalatino Louis, I've been taking care of your own kid, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, okay, kita bedong warbe perewi, you've tortured the kid, and there's evidence you've done that. You can't even, you're just trying here to deny, and we have the evidence here. And you have even at some point, accepted that This you teach the kid and sometimes you beat. Of course, of course, they dealt with her. They picked her, put her behind the bus. They put her behind the bus like for about let me say, um, yeah, I think no. She's still behind bars as I speak right now. I know maybe the husband may be trying to uh, get her out, but um, she's still behind bars. Okay, something that really, really very bad happened to a child. Now this actually it's a very big message to those of you. Yes, I see. You working with madam? I'm just working. Okay, for yeah. So it's a very big message to our parents out there. You know, you're not supposed to mistreat someone else's child. It's not right. Okay. Uh, just leave alone that. If the issue is not that serious, why should you leave? Why should you leave your child in the hands of someone else? Some woman who probably does not even know how to take care of kids. I think when it's your child and you've labored, you've pushed your kid, I think it's necessary you just take care of your child. Just take care of your baby. This thing of kono awero latien now, kono awero bochwara kongo. I just don't find those things really making sense to me. You know, take care of your children. Kirika kenyo ket kachenen in purimen latin, you're just going away. Maybe guak latin, you know, dano petumweng. It's a bit unfortunate that it's already getting dark, and I still wanted us to have a look at some of these roads and what is happening because there is some infrastructural development. For those of you who are not here, you know, there's a lot of it happening here. So I wanted you to see, but now that it's getting dark, don't worry, I'll do another one early next time. But here is the story, and this is one thing I want us to take from it. Please pay work la tien ma mige iching dako mo mapat tutwale ini dako ni de tiga iwero la tini kinyeri ni piane dong ngun put kenyu keto un kichwari. Do not do that. It's really bad. Now kene kong la tini ini dong from where she had from where he had started now picking up at school la tien mo bino ma no pengeo gimo ken la tien ma no be pengeo wa church, you know, mwakada boro lu pengeo wa kwan pengeo wa logo kidle mon nyiga chiel has already started to stabilize academically. But because of kit team movement chol twin me right kit, you know, you drag the child into a situation that right now you can see the mother has come. The child is disorganized. Chi one chore mukene cho mukene wu yabu wunu kong wang wu ilokom la ko loke dako ko ni dong binu ko buri ko ngo la tini tingu ngo and then you just accept without finding out from the child gin mano tiga time ko palatin. Try to at least invest your time to find out how the kid is living. It's not about koloni iti araro ko dano ko ngoge. That doesn't matter. Invest your time. Chat with your kid, right? Chat with your baby, your kid, your son, your daughter. Invest time with them rather than just when you know when you get bored on your man on your you know. I just I just don't like to. Ciao can now when you left mo can be on my right. Doga mano mi rukati, but I just have to understand this need. Gini enini perwate in kai be tieki la tien ma mige ma in miro ni iguak la tien otong ma be bet ka lok ki la tien create time for the kids. You know, these things of all the time you just think maybe the kids should sort themselves with whatever it is, whether it's a TV, whether it's a phone, whether it's something else. It's not right. If you're there and you still have the opportunity with your kids, please just make sure you do that. Yeah. At least when we do that, we can try and stop it. We can stop this kind of violence at home. Uh, we make a better home. We make a better place for ourselves, and we make a better community. Yeah, it's a bit dark now, and I'm really really so sorry. So, guys, thank you for listening to me. I was heartbroken, but right now I can say, talking is healing. I feel much more relief at the moment. Yeah, I feel much more relief because I hear such a story, and me being a parent, I feel touched and sad at the same time. So it's already dark. I hope to do another walk tomorrow, a different route, uh, with probably enough light. This one just started at 6:35, 36 there, and it's just barely 22 minutes, and it's already dark into the walk. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and like this video, and make sure that we grow and we grow much better. You can also be a partner in this channel, and you just become a member. Yeah, it's Ladi the Ben. Till next time. See you. Thank you. All right.